Okay, hi, you have blackface, and I don't know why.
Outlander.
It happened the last time too, then I walked around for a bit and was gone, so maybe I'm ready for...
I'm glad to see you've returned for the next
whatever.
phase of your initiation.
Oh, there's the next phase.
I would ask that you seek out Byercell. She can help you progress through your training.
Why do I even
Find
do
her at the
this?
Gwynbale Woods training area.
Okay.
Then show me the meaning of haste. Alright then.
Okay,
How can I help you?
slowly over there. Hey, Burzle. How's you doing?
What do you want?
Art of medicine craft. I would talk about us.
I'm not sure that would be wise. We have to think about the bigger picture.
What
A
is
love
the big
between us
picture?
would only bring instability to this company.
Who talks about
which could harm
love?
the Shire.
I'm just talking of one amazing night with the Dragonborn. Perhaps I could change your mind.
I doubt it, but if you mean to try, I cannot stop you.
Roses are red, violets are blue. I never met perfect until I met you. Wine can be red, plates can glow blue. There's only one precious, and it's you. If the Shire was meant to serve at the expense of all of... No, not that. I'm tired of hearing about the Shire. What could be more important than us? Okay. That's, There's only one precious, and it's you.
Those words are kind.
I know.
I suppose you
I'm
say that
mean.
to all the girls you meet?
No, I'm usually dating men. I'm currently channeling all my non-existent lesbian energy for this. Only the pretty ones.
Well, I've hardly considered myself pretty before. I'm not sure why I mentioned our love as if it were a thing.
Uh-huh. Ooh, we're breaking her. I'm ready to begin.
I was waiting for you. I thought you might never show, yet it is fortunate that you did. My task today is to get you ready for the life of a ranger. I wouldn't have you think it is an easy life.
Why am I doing this?
Once you indicate that you are ready, you will be subjected to a series of trials. Each will symbolise a hurdle you must overcome before you may be deemed fit for your new tasks and life.
Okay.
Are you ready to begin the process?
I'm so ready. How about I turn into this patch of gold? I don't think that's gonna work. Yes, I'm ready. Start the trial.
Good. The first trial is the trial of strength. I need you to break this boulder behind me.
The boulder? Oh, okay. Maybe difficult to strike. Okay. Die. Okay, I guess not. This is indeed a difficult task. How do I break this? Can I break it with magic? No, apparently not. Hey, stop rolling away! No! I need to break you! Oh god. Oh, what? I broke it! Yes! I'm strong! Yo, Burzle. I did it.
Well done.
Thank
You broke it with less swings than most. Yet you were unable to match Durusk's time. Are you ready to continue to the second trial?
Sure, hit me. Let us proceed.
Good, for we have only just begun.
I'm so excited.
The second trial is that of morality. Say you just apprehended a man responsible for killing 5 goblins.
And let
The man
him go
begs you for
free.
mercy. How do you respond?
And let him free. The man must be returned. The slaying of conscious beings must not be ignored. Let me find his in the society as well. Or infect anyone. The slaying of conscious beings must not be ignored.
So to lock him away in confinement is your answer. Would that suffice? What if the man killed 5 men, or elves?
Then I also lock him away. Confinement is an adequate means of punishment.
I
guess.
admire your resolute conviction. You were
Mhm.
capable of adhering to your beliefs.
Thanks.
Still, I do wonder if you were able to develop a flexible attitude towards life and the world.
I usually just
Thank
kill
you for answering
everything
these
that
questions.
annoys me.
Based on what
Is
you
that
say,
flexible
I
enough?
suspect you might enjoy the company of Durusk the most.
I don't think that guy enjoys
The next
my
trial is that of
company.
mental endurance.
Oh, what?
Do you
Okay.
see that tree stump over there?
Yes.
I need you to stay perfectly still atop it for 6 hours.
Are you
You cannot move during that
serious?
time.
You've gotta be joking.
As your instructor, I am
Would
forbidden
this
to joke
pouch
while
of
you are
gold
under my
change your
guidance.
mind? Are you serious? Where's that stem of tree? Where's that stump? What? Tree stump? Where's that tree stump? I don't see it. Am I blind? Oh, this stump? Ugh. 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 Could have chosen a bigger stump. I'm quite a thick woman. Oh my god, how do I get up there? Am I up there? I guess so. Okay, can I just wait for 6 hours? Six hours on a tree stump. Did I do it? Oh my god, I was stupid. Why?
Remarkable! You made it appear so easy.
I hate this. Let us continue.
For the trial of wisdom, you need to answer the following question.
Okay.
What creature walks on 4 legs in
I
the
know
morrow,
this,
2 in the
man.
afternoon, and 3 in the twilight of the day?
When you're a baby, you crawl on all fours. When you're an adult, you walk on 2 legs. And when you're old, then you use a cane or walking stick as a third leg. Dragon god. Thanks, I'm really fun. What is a newt? Newt scam. Is there no... Oh, dude, gay mod. You're not gonna let me answer this wrong. Are you serious? I know the answer. Why? Come on. Oh, this is annoying. Also, in which game or book? I think it was a book. The Sphinx asked that someone. I think it was some alchemist stuff. I don't know. I guess werewolf. I don't know, but it's man.
You'll have to explain your reasoning for that answer to me one
Wait,
day.
oh my god, I know the
Let's
answer.
say that wisdom is not your strongest suit,
Oh
shall
my
we?
god!
But fear not, I won't tell
I'm
the others.
upset. Shut up!
The correct answer is a man.
I know!
He walks on his hands and knees as a child,
I know!
on 2 legs as an adult, and on 3 with the aid of a cane in the hours before the night falls.
I know!
I suggest we move on to the next trial. Personal development.
Oh god.
I want to ask you a question. What do you hope to achieve in the world?
Kill everyone that annoys me, starting with you, and then Tinroof. To amass as much wealth as possible, the ruler perform heroic deeds. Live happy in a full life, help protect others who cannot help themselves, become well known throughout the world, to craft the most beautiful of objects. Become a legend. To help and protect others who cannot help themselves because I have such a pure heart.
Quite well. But what if you actually achieved what you set out to do? What purpose would your life have then?
A new one? I will take up another go. My heart will never rest.
I see. You are not satisfied with achieving all there is in one field. But don't let your ambition stand in the way of happiness.
It won't.
Allow yourself to look back on your successes and be content.
Okay.
You have now endured all of the trials in this exercise.
Uh-huh.
I am quite satisfied with the results, and will report my experience to Thormin.
Tell him that I passed the
Thank you
trial
for your
of
patience.
wisdom.
I will ask of you to return to Thormin now. I'm sure he'll be delighted to see you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure he will be. Do you mind if you
Not
don't?
at all. What's on your mind?
Your past.
Well, occasionally in Riverfell, the elves allowed me to tend to the wounds of wandering adventurers who'd make a stop in the elven city. They were surprised with how quickly I grasped their techniques, and didn't want that talent to go to waste, I suppose. Over time, they permitted me to see more and more of the wounded or injured, but I'd be lying if I said they came in at a frequent rate. About once a month or so. But then again, it is difficult to keep track of time when in the presence of elves. One evening, however, a particular ranger of importance came to us after being wounded in the shoulder by a pack of orcs. Estriel was his name, and I was fortunate enough to tend his wounds.
I'm detecting some kind of interaction here. If so, I don't want to hear it. How was that man of importance?
Well, perhaps you shouldn't know. Not yet. There is a time for everything, but the hour for you to know this has not yet come to pass.
Okay, I want to talk about us.
I told you before we have more important matters to attend to. I'm afraid there is no us. Not yet. And quite possibly never.
Why? Maybe, but perhaps we could discuss over the table?
You would propose a date?
Yes!
At times like these? I'm not sure that's a good idea. What would the others think?
We don't have to tell them. Why would we care about it? No. Are there any dinners around here?
If you're looking for expensive restaurants, you're in the wrong place. But I believe perhaps the Yellow Dace Tavern would suffice. What do you think?
Sounds great!
Alright, I'll meet you tonight. Don't be late.
Oh, we have a date! Yes! Woohoo! Let's talk to Thorman first, though. Doros, do you like me now?
What do you seek?
I seek to talk about
I
your
suppose
past.
I have some time. What about?
Your past.
What part of I'm not going to talk about it is confusing you?
All of that part.
What are you doing?
Oh, come on. Why? Fordant.
Did you say something?
Talking.
Not at all. What's on your mind?
Your past. Also Elvish?
Indeed I have. Here you are. This should cover the basics.
Wait, oh
Not
God.
at all. What's on your mind?
Do we have to go through all of
Back
this
for
again?
more, eh? Here's the final piece that I can teach.
Okay, now we
After
know
this,
Elven.
you'll have learned the language just as well as I have.
Awesome.
Not at all. What's on your mind?
Your past.
I'm not a fan of rushing these talks.
I guess not.
Not at all. What's on your mind?
Did we talk
Hello.
about you about
Swiftly.
this?
Dark forces surround
Okay.
us from every
Good.
direction. Are we to sit
Perfect.
back while their armies rally, while each stage in their master plan unfolds? We would all be killed. Rangers, halflings, outlanders, it wouldn't matter. To hold off our actions until after their first move would be to imply we will survive it. But I ask you, what if we don't? Will not the Shire be in even greater peril when the Rangers have been destroyed?
I agree. Waiting is futile. We must act now. The Shire's doom is imminent.
Ah, well that proves not everyone's a complete fool. I'm glad to hear you agree with my
Is that
approach to this
imminent?
coming danger. With Thorman's stubborn ways, I think I'll need all the support I can get.
Glad
Now that
you
that's
love me
over.
now.
Ah, good fortune has returned you to us.
Yes.
Byercell delivered her report of the trials, and I hear nothing but good stories. I dare say that you are ready for your initiation now. Take some time to reflect. Return to me when you are ready.
I will do that.
We will prepare the rites in the meantime.
Okay. I can't talk to you. You're busy. Okay, we'll do that tomorrow, right?
I've got your back.
Right after a date with Brussels. Also, you don't have blackface anymore. That's nice. Bye.